just an update on Athena. A brief update on Athena. We're long.
There we go.
There, no, we're in it. The market's terrible. I mean, that's just, it's just the reality. EHR market's saturated. There's not a lot of demand. So how do you, differentiate yourself if you're a company to try to take market share away from your peers? I think Athena has a better mousetrap. The fact that they're taking on more services is the right approach. They need to do that. In terms of our tracker, continues to slow, although it's definitely showing a stabilization in the last quarter. So looking into 2018, there's a couple of catalysts ahead of us. They're going to report earnings next week, which we think that expectations are well set after they took down guidance last quarter. Elliott is in the name on the activist side. That's a huge reason why we're involved, is because we've always thought that there's a lot of operating leverage here, and having an activist come in and say, look, you need to right-size your cost structure given the slower top line. You need to get a better CFO, bring in a president to handle the day-to-day operations. Those are all things moving in the right direction. On top of it, they're the only ones that have that are starting from zero and inpatient. And it's a really tough market, but I think that the data would suggest that while growth isn't exponential, it's closer to linear, but it's still better than down and to the right, which a lot of their peers are experiencing. So with the stock here, I think it's like in 125. The floor really does seem to be around this activist price, assuming that the fundamentals come in line with our expectations. The other catalyst after earnings next week is they have their investor day the second week of February. So we're going to be going through our model pretty closely, kind of vet things and where we think guidance falls out. The only other point that I think if you're involved in Athena that should be baked into expectations is that 2017 is going to be a down bookings year. They've guided to that, but I'm not sure how well that's understood by some folks. So just keep that in mind.